everybody. Good evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are. It's a fragrant jock here, and another honest opinion. This time it's a wee bit of fun. I see a couple of reviewers, or there's been a few tagging each other. Mr. Smelly and Gent Sense. It's, I've got plenty of time for Gent Sense and Mr. Smelly, but it's the hierarchy of the fragrance community. I thought it would be fun to tag some people like myself that are a wee bit in the lower league of the reviews but still give honest opinions. And this is all about one for each season, one aftershave or cologne or whatever for each season. Really difficult when you've got quite a big collection, and if anybody's like myself, we're always hunting for that kind of masterpiece that we're going to find that will end it all, but we never will. It's like Alice in the rabbit hole, you know what I mean? We'll never find the end of it. But anyway, here's mine. And I would say we'll start off with spring. As far as I'm concerned, in spring, the one I would wear round about now, even early spring, and you could get away with it any time, but we're talking about spring. This is my spring. This would be my spring pick. It would be Amarage Beach Hut Man. Really lovely mint orange blossom, vetiver, moss, ivy, myrrh, and there's woody notes in it. There's a lot more to it. This is probably the most expensive one out of the four, but really I love this. It really is a beast at projection and longevity. You get that mint blast. It really is nice and kind of woody and minty. Lots of other things going on, but it really is lovely for spring coming into summer. So that would be my spring choice. Second would be my summer choice, and for the summer I went for this one, Acqua di Parma Colonial Essenza. As far as I'm concerned, for the summer, this is an absolute blessing. That lemon, you've got the lemon in it, the mandarin orange, and the neroli with the ginger. It really is lovely. It's a lovely, as Max says, melange of different notes coming into one to make it an elegant masterpiece. Really is elegant. You could wear this in the summer, going out with a suit to a wedding or whatever. Maybe not this summer, right enough. Hopefully we'll get some sort of outings this summer, or when it's all over, hopefully the end of summer or whatever, we'll get the chance to wear some of the good ones we've bought. But it really is a masterpiece. So that would be my summer pick. Oh, sorry, the light's quite bad in here. That would be my summer pick. Next one would be autumn. So you're getting into September, end of August, September. So we're getting into autumn anyway, just before winter. And definitely my pick here would be Terre de Hemers. This, again, as I said in one of my last review, or the couple of reviews ago, this is an absolute masterpiece. The guy that done this is an absolute. It's like a Mona Lisa. It really is a masterpiece. It's a gem. You could wear this anytime, but we're talking about autumn getting into winter, and this would be my pick. The reason for that would be, obviously you're getting still that bit of summer with the grapefruit and the orange, plus you're getting a wee bit of that darker, kind of colder thing with the flint and the kind of gunpowder effect it's got. That smell, really lovely, very elegant. Get away with any occasion, I would say, apart from, I wouldn't wear it to the gym, but anywhere else. Really lovely. So that's my autumn pick. So that's 3. Next up would be my winter pick. The winter's different. It's cold, it's windy, it really is quite harsh sometimes in Glasgow. A lot of stuff you'll put on won't last, especially the really colder nights. So you've got to give something that's thick, warm, I think, and really it's going to last. And I picked this one. I bought it last year. I've only got about half left. It's a doer. It's one of Doers. Sorry, light again. It's one of Doers. It's gold label. This is a inspired expression of one of Roger Dove's Hawk Locks. Really is an expensive inspired expression. It's $100 for this. I got it for 25% off. I got it for about, I think it was about 60 odd pound. I know it's only 30 ml, but it's an absolute beast, and it reeks class and elegance. It really is absolutely gorgeous and lasts. It's a total beast performer. You can just smell. It just smells money. It smells as if you've robbed the bank. But as I say, it's a inspired expression of one of Roger Dove's. There's loads of notes in, absolutely loads of notes. Got some of them bergamot, jasmine, cardamom, styrex. It's got absolutely, as I say, a melange of notes in it. An absolute gorgeous fragrance if you can get your hands on this, even a sample. Gold label. It's got the gold leaves in it. That's the only thing about it. This is one of the dearest ones on their website. The gold leaves, I think, sometimes get trapped in the top, the aerosol thing, the sprayer, and that's a bit of a pain. I'd rather not have the gold leaves, but they're there. But it really is a lovely, elegant, classy, and it's a beast performer. I've got about half of it left, and that will do me again this winter. So I'll probably buy another one. Probably sometime this year at the end of the year, I'll buy another one to do me next year. I'll get it in the 25% discount and do his website. You may need to wait about at least 7 days, probably about 10 days before it arrives here, but they're reasonably quick when everything's back to normal. They ship quite well. Presentation, just the usual way, inspired expressions, nice bottle. As I say, I could do without the gold leaves, but it's the juice that counts, and the juice is absolutely amazing. So that to me is my 4. So I think I've said to centralise Barry. I've said to him if he wants to pick 4 for the season, so he'll be up next to give his 4. Hopefully there'll be a few other people join me and get involved, because it's just a bit of fun. Okay, as I say, that's my 4. Gold label, Essenza, Acqua di Parma, Beach Hut for spring, Terre d'Hermes for autumn. So there you go. Anyway, bye for now.